ever feel stressed at work? Do you wake up with a feeling of botanical inferiority? And sometimes you just want to run away and hide in the garden? You may want to ask Mr. Maple if More Maples is right for you. Mr. Maple does over 1,500 different varieties of Japanese maples, and they ship directly to your doorstep. Each Tuesday and Thursday, they release 20 new trees at 10 a.m. There's a lot of great things happening on MrMaple.com. So check with MrMaple.com today to see if More Maples is the solution for you. Side effects may include the envy of your neighborhood, advanced relaxation, happiness, smiling, photographs, increased horticultural spending, and marital conflicts. We're live.
Welcome to Mr. Maple News. Today we have stunning breaking news. It's coming in. Mr. Maple offers 10 new plants every Tuesday and 10 new plants every Thursday. A total of 20 plants for 10 at 10. We're going to go out live to our field agent, Brian. Brian, can you hear me?
Hey, thanks, Sean. Today I'm out here at MrMaple.com at this amazing nursery today, and we do have some breaking news. I just got news that it's going to be 20 trees actually on Tuesday and Thursday, so that's fake news, Sean. Coming to you live right now. This is 20 trees on Tuesday and Thursday. Can you believe that? All these amazing Japanese maples that you see here come available online at MrMaple.com, so make sure you sign up and subscribe and get that email sent to you to let you know when these trees are coming available. All right, Sean, back to you.
Thank you, Brian. Stunning news out there. Now returning to your regularly.
Howdy, and welcome to the Mr. Maple Show. I'm Tim. I'm sitting here with Corbin. Guys, we're bringing you live today to promote our Whammy. We got our Whammy happening. We got some details on the open house. Guys, we are excited about this morning. We're giving away a free peaches and cream.
Oh, yeah, I'm excited. Caroline picked out this beautiful peaches and cream this morning. Found a beautiful one. I'm excited, man. I always love whenever we're giving away some plants in the morning. That's a great way to start off the Friday, especially if you win. And, Tim, how do people win this tree this morning?
Guys, share MrMaple.com/Whammy. Put that on social media, and that will take you to our link, Shop the Whammy list. Guys, they've got a bunch of awesome plants on sale right now. From AB's Concolor Winter Gold Fir grafted on Firma. Some Celebration 3 gallons. Guys, there's a bunch of awesome plants listed this morning on this Whammy. So get through there, shop that. But you can win this peaches and cream by sharing MrMaple.com/Whammy on social media. Come back here, let us know where you shared it, #Whammy, and you're entered to win this 1 gallon peaches and cream.
Guys, how's everybody doing this morning? Looks like there's some people in here early this morning. We got Dephone Man, Jacob YGT1, Alec Wagner, Turbo Treehouse, Iris Miller, Jack Wagon WW. Hopefully he's not calling me a jack wagon on there, bro. But, guys, we appreciate y'all hopping in here this morning, early in the morning. We appreciate y'all wanting to spend some time with us and have a chance at grabbing this tree. The Whammy is looking cool, dude. Brian Rule and a bunch of other people out there in the greenhouses, scouring the greenhouses, finding these sets of trees that are being pushed out to y'all. Sometimes, man, there's some heat on the Whammy, dude. I know that Brian is kind of, he finds good sets, and sometimes there'll be some stuff he knows that I'm looking for. He's like, hey, man, if you're looking for one of these trees, you might want to get it because it's a limited set. It's coming quick, and it's always something nice to pick up whenever you find something you've been looking for a minute and it hasn't been on the website.
Guys, here at Mr. Maple, we've been trying to drop a bunch of fun, different things. We got some big news coming from Mr. Maple, hopefully in the next week or so. Some big things happening. And so you really want to pay attention to hopefully next week's live at some point too, because we got some really big things coming through the pipeline here at Mr. Maple. But right now, you need to shop that Whammy. You can go to MrMaple.com, click on that Whammy link, and go in there. We've got Hime Sojo in 1 gallons. These are some good-sized 1 gallons. Easter Palmetto Miwa, Red Feathers, Autumn Moon 3 gallons, Buxus Unraveled, and then some cool cedars with estrogen. However you say that. S-Regan, Prostrate Beauty, which is a cool dwarf. Then some Picea Little Sky. That is a really cool dwarf oriental spruce. Some cool pines with Pinus parviflora Mioi and Gold Coin. And then Prunus persica Bonanza 6 gallons. And guys, Rhododendron Obby, one of those Auburn azaleas. And Taxus Cuspida Resix Gold, 2 gallons. That's just the items that are hitting on today. We'll talk a little bit about what's hitting tomorrow and Sunday later in this podcast. Later in this live, guys. We thank y'all all for jumping in today. You can win this 1 gallon peaches and cream that's here on the turntable. What you need to do, share MrMaple.com/Whammy on social media. Come back here, let us know where you shared it, and you're entered to win this 1 gallon peaches and cream. You got to be in the continental United States to win it. And y'all, free shipping, free tree. If you're coming to the open house, coming up on Labor Day, it's going to be 8 to 4 on Labor Day. You can have this tree waiting for you for pickup if you want to do that as well.
I'm excited, man. Open house, always a great time. This last open house was really fun. I got to meet a lot of people who are kind of newer, just like dipping their toes into maples, which is really cool because, you know, it's like, I feel like once you're starting to dip your toes into maples, sometimes those first kind of people you talk to kind of help set like your taste a little bit. You know, it's like they point you in the right direction. They point you in certain directions you may be wanting to follow. I think that's so cool, especially whenever, you know, people bring their kids too, man. I just think that's just so cool, you know, being able to have something to share with a family member, you know, whether that's your kids, your cousins, you know, aunts and uncles. It's just awesome to be able to come to the open house, share that with your family, because sometimes people that, you know, aren't necessarily too interested in trees, they get walking that greenhouse and they're like, okay, there might actually be something to this. And then usually sometimes I'll see little kids picking out a tree for their family's garden, and that always just kind of warms my heart up a little bit, honestly. I just think that that's so cool. And then just to have a tree that your kid picked out growing in your garden for, you know, years and years is just something so cool to think about. And that's why I love the open house, getting to meet all y'all and just have a great time and talk trees.
All right, let's give a shout out to our Mr. Maple Insiders. T-Bone, our winner for I believe he won the 3rd time, which is a record on the last live. Shout out to Doug McDougal and Scott Trees. And Jade Serpents. Yeah, man, Jade Serpents. So Ryan Duffy, John Churchill, Dayick 850, and Brian Orcutt. Shout out to our Mr. Maple Insiders. Now, if you're insider, you hadn't went and checked out the broom video that I've got live on the Mr. Maple Insiders, go check that out. That's a pretty cool video where you see some up-and-coming brooms and things that we've just found at Buckholz. Some next-level things. It'll be a little bit until those things become available. Joe was just filming. He was just editing a video for our channel yesterday. I saw him working on it, which is one of the ones I filmed coming up, which is going to be like Macawa types and really cool rare types in the ground at Buckholz, an update on how those trees are doing out there in the garden. So I think you'll enjoy that video. It's got some good B-roll where you can really see some of these really cool new Macawa variations.
Yeah, I'm excited. I always like seeing what's going on in Buckholz. It's super cool out there. I've been wandering around Asheville a little bit, seeing some Japanese maples. My girlfriend and I, she was checking out a studio. She was thinking about renting for some pottery work. And we went back there, go back to somebody's garden. They got some Japanese maples. I have to go check them out, see what kind of cultivars they got rocking back there. Super fun. And yeah, it's like, that's kind of how I feel about the, some of the videos that we have, with the Insider Club. It's just like that behind the scenes kind of look. Super awesome. Those are always fun videos to edit.
All right, got some more shout outs to go out here. Shout out to the Maple Hero, Scott Gould, Keith S_8A, Steve Mitchell, and Shocker Line Pit Bulls. Thank y'all for joining the chat as well. Y'all, we got some awesome plants listing today here on the Whammy. More trees getting listed tomorrow and more trees on Sunday. If you know the Whammy setup, limited items, not as limited as our limited release. We've got some awesome stuff happening there. 15 trees dropping today. You can go to MrMaple.com, click on the Whammy section, and see those trees that are listed today. There's more trees, 10 more trees listing tomorrow, and 10 more trees listing on Sunday, because we bring it to you all weekend with these whammies of special drops of trees with a lot of maples coming to you each and every day. So you're going to really enjoy this whammy for sure. Brian's been going through and finding a lot of great conifers too we haven't been listing. So you'll see more conifers coming on this whammy than before, because there's a bunch of conifers that we apparently had just sitting around that we're like, hey, these trees got to get listed so people can see them, because they're trees that people want.
Yeah, I'm excited about Hime Shoujo. I picked up one of those recently. I really enjoy that tree. I think getting to see it whenever we went to a farm out in Oregon, seeing it growing in the ground, and seeing that kind of ball form is nice. I picked up like a big XL. It had a really nice looking form. I'm excited about it, watching it fill out and kind of develop as it goes on. That one's just got like the range of like the leaf morphology is just really cool on that one. It'll have like tiny little leaves on it. It'll have these weird twisted multi kind of rounded nodes on it, like, because it is a witch's broom. So it'll throw out that shortened center node sometimes all of the nodes will be shortened, centered, or shortened. And sometimes we'll just have regular kind of palmatum leaves on there. It's a really cool tree to check out for sure.
So you all get your entries in. We've got some amazing plants, so make sure you shop too. Again, the AB's Concolor Winter Gold grafted on Firma. Firma adds an extra heat tolerance to the roots for AB's firs. So if you're in a hotter area, that will allow you to really be able to, have a tree that will thrive and do well. And the AB's Concolor Winter Gold goes to that yellow color in the winter. Pretty spectacular.
Yeah, I'm excited about people. I see people talking about some filigree action in there. Filigree is just one of those really cool trees. I've been really looking at that one a lot recently, just because it's a reticulated lace leaf, and then you have all the other variations of it where you have that red filigree or that pink filigree, where the red filigree just has this like nice dainty looking leaf, and then that pink filigree just gives you a nice pop of color. It's a nice little trio to have right in there.
So, guys, just so you know, if you see that Firebelly Toads USA or Color Crayfish, sometimes I'm actually signed into some other YouTube channels whenever I'm commenting. So that's actually me there. So just giving you a heads up there, that is actually me coming there in the live chat. Guys, some amazing plants. We'll be letting you know in about 3 minutes what's hitting us on Saturday. But first, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about our open house. Our Labor Day open house is going to be pretty fun. We've started to come up with some different, unique ideas. We're thinking about putting some really next-level trees in a live auction that is that ends, sometime around lunch. That people could go in and do a live auction as they're going around and shopping as well. So it'll be a fun way to almost have like a Maple Mafia eBay, but in person event. So something kind of fun, exciting for that. That's something that we're considering doing at this next open house. If you think that's something that'd be a fun idea, make sure you let us know in the comments. The Labor Day open houses are pretty fun and exciting. There's typically a lot of people who come to it because it's one of the first ones as fall's approaching. That week, especially that weekend, here in Hendersonville is a pretty busy week because there's the Apple Festival. Most people who come to the Apple Festival, though, leave before Monday. Monday's the parade, and that's really more of the locals, but a lot of people come in to visit and see the Apple Festival, where you can get Apple almost anything from apple ice cream to apple pies. So it's a fun event if you want to come in on Sunday, get a hotel room, check out the Apple Festival, and then come to the Mr. Maple Festival on Monday. The Mr. Maple open houses in the fall, we always try to bring it with a bunch of really cool plants. They've been potting up like crazy some amazing super rare plants. Some of those plants they potted early might be ready by the open house, just depending on how vigorous the type may be, or how quickly it may fill out its pot. But there's some cool stuff coming on and coming the way here at Mr. Maple. We've been really pushing it on trying to push the next level on cultivars, on new selections, on the very best, something that's improved and better than what's out there. And a lot of that's coming to us pretty soon here at Mr. Maple.
Yeah, I'm excited seeing all those cool trees getting potted up. It's always fun. I know whenever we get a truck, it's a lot of work, but for me, I'm excited to see what trees are coming off the truck. And that liner truck, it was pretty awesome. There's some really cool stuff coming up. I'm sure you guys will be very excited about that. So,
and I have to laugh a little bit about one of the videos I recently shot for one of my other channels. And Andy, who's in the live chat, called me out because I was talking about nitrogen instead of nitrates in the fish tank, and so he called me out on my other channel. So I thought that was pretty funny. So many times I started talking about trees rather than what I was talking about. So it's kind of funny to try to shoot another video. But guys, on the Mr. Maple show here, get your entries in. Share this. Share MrMaple.com/whammy on social media. Come back here. Let us know where you shared it, and you're entered to win this 1 gallon Peaches and Cream. Peaches and Cream, a selection by Yamina Rare Plant Nursery. Lisa has a peach color in the spring, and it goes to a clear yellow in the fall, but it can get like a cream right after the peach color, and that's where it gets the name Peaches and Cream. It's one of my favorite reticulated styles, and it's really, really beautiful. Give it some sunlight to really peak up that pink peach kind of color in the spring. That's when it really shows off the best. Guys, we're really trying to hit up this Whammy list with some interesting things. And there's definitely some cool plants coming out. Tomorrow, for instance, there's 5 gallon Acer Circinatum Elias Pacific Waterfall. We're not talking 1 gallon. We're talking 5 gallons. We got Festival. Acer Palmatum Festival. It's been a hot minute since you saw Festival on the website. It's a Talon Buckholz selection that's amazing fall color. Jubilee 3 gallons. Peridot Flame. That gives you some really nice shades of yellow with a little bit of orange in the fall. 3 gallon XLs. Tsukushi Gata 3 gallons. That's almost a black maple on the foliage. Mr. Sun 1 gallons. Guys, we've got some Cedrus Atlantica Blue Haze. Cedrus Deodara Gerard's Weeping. Juniperus Silver Mist, and Picea pungens Corbett. Guys, some cool plants hitting tomorrow. Those get listed at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, just like the Whammy did this morning. It's just a fun way to drop what we're looking for.
Guys, I see a lot of people talking about the heat this year. I know that the heat is hard. I was talking to Dylan during the middle of this week, and we were just talking about growing stuff here in North Carolina, Western North Carolina, and we felt very blessed to be here. You know, he was saying it's relatively easy to grow stuff here. He comes from Colorado, and his wife is from Arkansas, and he was talking about Arkansas, how hot it can get out there. And then I was like, man, what about the people growing, trees out in Texas, out in those really hot areas? It's like, shout out to them, bro. Y'all are, and anybody who deals with the heat. I know that the urban sprawl can bring on a lot of heat, and I'll throw a recommendation in there, guys. If you're looking to deal with some of those issues, you can always look for resources on the MrMaple show on YouTube, but also check out the Facebook group. There's a lot of people that are dealing with similar, areas and similar kind of environments that you're dealing with, who found like those tips and tricks that you guys can ask. Because there's people growing Japanese maples all over the country, all over the world. So usually you can find somebody out there that can help you solve some of the issues. But yeah, go check out the MrMaple show on YouTube. Look through some of those videos. Usually you can search up, heat, hot environments, that sort of thing, and you'll find a whole list of stuff that we've done where we kind of walk you through some of the things to help mitigate that. Also, check out your resources on Facebook and that sort of thing too, guys.
All right. Also, y'all, very soon we're going to start trying to figure out exactly what we're going to be doing with many of our Acer pseudosubuldianum hybrids on some of the naming. We'd mentioned before that many of our naming aren't going to stay. So if you've seen something that said, like, we've got one that's, for instance, Arctic Glow had like yellow-green bark to it. More of a bark interest, pseudosubuldianum. With many of those, we're going to be going through and putting names on them, kind of like the heat seekers. If you've got any ideas on, an interesting cold series name, we've got a list of different names we've already have, but we'd definitely be interested if you've got some names, because we're looking to try to name that sort of series and create sort of, something that we can put with each maple. We're thinking cold, we're thinking, something that can really make these plants pop with that cold kind of sound. And guys, hold on one second, Corbin. I gotta hand this to the office because it's our fast internet.
Okay, sounds good. I'm taking over this live stream, y'all. Hopefully Tim can get out from behind me, man. This desk is kind of but yeah, guys. Shout out WM Holland. He says, thanks, Corbin, ... Sup, man? What's up to you? I see Doug McDougal rolling around in here in the chat. Doug McDougal, he's an awesome guy. He's out there growing them in Texas. I always love seeing people posting updates about their gardens. I love seeing Scott Gould's stuff, on there. I love seeing just people all across the country, because what's so cool about Japanese maples, if you're new here, you might not know this. If you're a seasoned veteran, you got this written inside of your blood, man. But Japanese maples are so cool because each different condition and area throughout, the whole entire world can sometimes give you different colors on certain cultivars. So it's always cool to see what's going on in other people's gardens. I think that's one of my favorite things, is just seeing, what they can do in their gardens, how their style of gardening is, because there's just such a range, and it's just so cool how in-depth you can get with it. Me, I'm kind of like, I guess, a type A person or a type B. I don't know which type I am, but I just have all my stuff out front of my house, where I'm going to be looking at it every single day as I kind of walk from my car to my house, and I just let it sit there. I don't do too much watering. I got it under some shade, and I kind of have this low maintenance approach. I'll go out there whenever stuff's starting to kind of look a little dry, I'll water once or twice. But I kind of just let it hang out there. It's not a battle royale kind of all the way, but, sometimes you got to let them sit out there, get used to everything and, enjoy them. I have them right outside of my window of the kitchen. So it's like we're cooking, and then I look outside. I get to see my beautiful Kiyohime and my awesome Gable's Glory and my Amber Ghost right there. And I try to make like a little picture. And there's some people, they love the maintenance of the maples, man. Go over to like Tom Nunning camps out in Charlotte and Maple Walk. That dude's out there pruning on his little Japanese pruning ladder all the time, giving everything all the love and attention. And you can see it. And I just love like how you can be as involved as you want to be with the maples. And you get out what you put in too. So,
all right, guys. So for Sunday, we got some cool plants hitting up here on Sunday. First, go ahead and get your entries in. Share MrMaple.com/weeklywhammy on social media. Come back here. Let us know where you shared it. #Whammy, and you're entered to win this 1-gallon peaches and cream. Guys, coming up tomorrow, you got to be on the continental United States to win this one as well. You got to be eligible for us to ship to you. Guys, coming up tomorrow, or coming up on Sunday, we've got 1-gallon fairy lights, Japonicum fairy lights, 1-gallon Acer palmatum Ghost Dragon, 1 gallon Acer palmatum Killarney, 1 gallon low graft Acer palmatum Pink Filigree, 1 gallon Acer palmatum Villa Toronto. We've got Bambusa Green Giant, Cedrus Bushes Electra, sometimes called Electra Blue, Chamaecyparis Confucia, 2 gallons of Sherman's Nordlicht, also known as North Light, and 1 gallon of Pinus nigra Black Prince. Guys, we've still got about 7 minutes to get those entries in. We look forward to having you here and at this open house coming up on Labor Day. But go ahead and get those entries in right now because there's some you got a chance to win this free peaches and cream, and there's some cool items listed this morning, 15 of them. That includes Celebration 3 gallons, Hime Sojo, Miwa, Red Feathers, and then Autumn Moon 3 gallons. So some amazing plants listed this morning on that whammy as well.
Yeah, somebody's thinking that I might slip out the back door with this peaches and cream. It is a beautiful tree, but I like to let people have a chance at winning. I sometimes I might tell Sean put my name in there 47 times or something like that, and I still don't win. So I don't know what's I don't know what's up with that, but no, we're just kidding, guys. One entry per person in the chat, and guess what? I'm not even in the chat. I'm not even sharing the link. I'm out here broadcasting it from the mountains. So yeah, I love peaches and cream. You guys are too. Matt and Tim's mom and dad have one of the most beautiful peaches and cream that I've ever seen. It is this like beautiful ball form. They've kind of trimmed it up, maintained it, and kind of pushed it into this shape. But it is like, I mean, how tall do you think that is? Maybe like 7 foot tall by about like 3-4 foot wide.
Yeah.
And it is like a wall of color. Like the way that they trimmed it to keep it away from the path has kind of just made it to where all of the branches just kind of go straight up and like all the leaves lay flat, and it's almost just like this beautiful like leafy wall. But then what's so awesome about it is you get to see like those peaches and like whites and creams push through those greens, and you just have such like a gradient going on the wall. I mean, to me, nature is art, and something like that is just really, really beautiful. I think you'll really enjoy this tree.
All right, y'all. Some awesome things happening this weekend. Also, don't sleep on our eBays. We got the MrMaple.com/eBay and the BuckholtzNursery.com/eBay dropping this week. 30 trees on Mr. Maple, 20 trees on Buckholtz, and some awesome trees going off. There's either Pacific Whitecap going on or going off this weekend, which is a newer selection we haven't dropped before on the Buckholtz eBay. And always we're bringing you with super rare plants that hit on those eBay sections. So do make sure that you check those things out as well. We try to keep things interesting and keep you entertained with maples. I mean, that's our goal here, is to really bring in a lot of really cool trees for you to chase after, because that's what we did. That's how we got where we were able to produce these plants. We've really sought after all these cool plants and tried to do as much work as we could to get these trees available to you. And a lot of this is starting to pay off. A lot of these trees are starting to come to fruition.
Yeah, what's super cool too is like going through that stock house every once in a while and seeing a tree and talking to Matt and Tim about it, and then seeing that tree go from the stock house to like production, which is super cool. Because Matt and Tim, they got literally some of the craziest trees in the world, and it's so awesome to see those trees kind of go from that. Like, for me, it's like we all know the chase, you know, and there's trees that you chase after that you need, and you get them and you watch them grow. But then what's cool here is like that chase happens, we get the tree, we watch it grow, then we get to take scions, send it off to get grafted, and put that cool cultivar out into the trade. It's so cool. I mean, I got to see that a lot with the Bob McCafferty trees. We had a lot of those come in, get grafted, and now you're seeing those. And then that was like kind of before I really knew what was up. And then now it's like we did that fall video where you see some of those witches brooms in the fall time, and it is just like, holy cow, that guy, you know, he's a broom hunter, man. He's finding some awesome trees, and it was cool to be a part of getting that tree out into the trade. So that was really, or get it more in numbers out in the trade. So,
all right. So there's a few different things here that I want to give some shout outs to. Some new people that jumped in since I gave some shout outs to our insiders. We got iWinland 83. I don't know if I give a shout out to Levi Fletcher again, but I'll give you another one. And that Honky Tonk Ivan. And Karen and Fior, I'm bad at these names. Karen and Jennifer Denny. Y'all, we thank y'all so much for being Mr. Maple insiders. That really helps us in basically being able to provide benefits here for our employees, and just allows us to have some of the best staff you can possibly have at shipping trees out to you, and really making Mr. Maple happen. Editing these videos, getting good quality trees here. Really appreciate everybody there. But y'all, we've got some awesome things happening. You got to make sure that you're subscribed here on the Mr. Maple Show if you're not. We got about a minute left if people are trying to get in here and be able to win this Peaches and Cream. Share MrMaple.com/weekly whammy on social media. Come back here, let us know where you shared it, and you're entered to win this 1 gallon Peaches and Cream. Guys, amazing plant, free shipping, free plant. We don't make it any easier. We've had one guy in here who's won 3 times. We had a guy, maybe a couple people have won here twice. And you're always got a chance to win if you're putting here in the entries, because it's not like winning the lottery. I mean, we got a small, tight-knit community, which is pretty awesome. A shout out to Brad Dooley. Appreciate you being a Mr. Maple Insider. Guys, make sure that you get those entries in. I'm going to give you one more minute, Sean. I'm going to give him one more minute to 9:31, and then we'll make this Maple Wheel of Destiny really hit hard and spin. So, y'all, whenever it comes here to Mr. Maple, we talked about the Whammy. That's what we're promoting today. We've got the open house. We've also got the eBays that we've been talking about. The podcast coming up this weekend was a pretty interesting one. We did Section Plantanoidea. Acer Plantanoides. So Acer Plantanoides, Acer campestre, Acer pictum, Acer truncatum, Acer cappadoscum, and some others in that grouping. So we're talking about pictums, truncatums, and some cool Norway maple hybrids and Norway maple cultivars in the podcast this weekend. So it's definitely one you'll want to check out.
Yeah, I'm excited. It was cool to see what is in that Plantanoides range, or the Plantanoidea kind of range, because it's like, for me, I was just thinking, the Acer Plat, as I say. But there's a lot of stuff that is kind of encompassed in that, I guess, is it a family, I guess, or a grouping of that Plantanoidea. Super cool. That one was really cool, especially to see some of those interesting truncatum types, the stuff you don't necessarily think about being in that family. So,
All right, y'all. We're going to go ahead and spin that Maple Wheel of Destiny, see who won this 1 gallon peaches and cream. And the winner is Scott Gould. Congratulations, Scott Gould. You just won this peaches and cream. Contact the office. We'll verify your information, Scott. I think they know you pretty well. Y'all, shop that Mr. Maple Whammy. Bunch of cool plants. Listen all weekend long. 15 today, 10 tomorrow, and then 10 again on Sunday. So make sure you pay attention to those and shop this weekend. We really appreciate everybody out there. Make your plans for Labor Day this year. Labor Day Monday itself. That's going to be 8 a.m. to 4 here at Mr. Maple. We'll have a food truck. We can't wait to have you here. Y'all, thank you all so much.
Yeah, we really appreciate y'all being here. Take care.
God bless.
And have a great day.